If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Winnett, and I'm joined now by our good friends Mary Lou Worley and Dwight Yackley. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to be
Good
here.
to have you here. Good to talk about the Forest Preserve. So I'm going to start with you, Mary Lou. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what's new and happening.
New and happening is the recent partnerships that the Forest Preserve has been able to undertake with DuPage County. We are sharing information systems. We are sharing projects. We are sharing our gas station for the vehicles to be loaded in. We are having a lot of programs going on. It's springtime. You'll see the burns of the prairie happening. We have a wonderful array of activities for anyone to enjoy.
It is a wonderful, wonderful asset for our county, is it not?
It is. It is. We are the largest landholder in DuPage County, and we began in 1915 with a vote when the people said, yes, we should have a Forest Preserve District. It is a unit of government. It has 7 elected officials, 6 districts, and a president. And we are stewards of the tax dollars and also the mission statement of the Forest Preserve District.
And would you like to share that?
Well, our mission is to preserve land and water and to provide recreational and open space for the residents.
It's wonderful. And you're doing so much good work, and we appreciate as taxpayers what you're doing to consolidate. That's terrific. Dwight, what do you like so much about the Forest Preserves?
It's a great trail system. First of all, the trail system in DuPage Forest Preserve is one of the best. You can go from Forest Preserve all the way around 30 miles and not really cross or have to ride on a road directly, maybe cross the road. So Sundays is a great, we have a small group, 6 or 8 of us go out on a bike ride, and we just enjoy ourselves.
Isn't that nice? It's so nice, even in a big city like Naperville, to be able to do that and enjoy the open space.
It's a lot of fun. We meet a lot of people on the way, and it's just great.
Mary Lou, you've been working on a lot of improvements. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of those?
We have a lot of improvements countywide. One of our major improvements, $16 million, we've consolidated 2 golf courses and reduced it to one 18-hole. It's now known as the Preserve of Oak Meadows. And this is a fundamental coordination of stormwater management with natural habitat and 18 holes of golf. And it is growing right now. It'll be open up maybe later this year. It's one of our wonderful accomplishments as a team as Forest Preserve commissioners. We also have bridge improvements and trail improvements. We'll have McDowell Bridge will be totally replaced in the near future, and that will separate in the most safe way the pedestrian multi-use trail and the bike trail from the vehicular traffic. So District 5 will have a lack of access to its trail during construction, but then it will be a wonderful, safe trail for everyone.
That's terrific. Those are some big improvements.
They are. We have to think big and we have to think broad, and we have to think specifically. Everything from the type of plants that we nurture and the type of invasive species that we remove, all the way to the programs for the seniors, for the children, from archery to the 7 dog parks that we have. We have 6 model craft areas for flying or boats, even drones. We have Willowbrook Wildlife Facility that is rehabilitating animals that have been injured and have a potential of being returned to the wild. We have...
That's a great facility. I saw some of the injured animals they've taken in, and there's a hawk, right? And is there an owl? Mm-hmm. That you can walk right in, and they're in a cage, and you can see them, and it's just a great jewel. I didn't realize it was there until a year ago.
I think that, and just as I'm listening to you both talk, and Mary Lou, it's much more holistic, I think, than a lot of people think of the Forest Preserve. You know, we tend to think about the open space, but you have so many things in terms of the programming and the amenities that you're offering. I'm not sure that everybody always knows that.
Right, behind the scenes. And we have 145 miles of trails because it always turns up even locally at park districts. When you do a survey of the community, you find out what they want are trails. They want to be able to get out into nature. And our Forest Preserve District of DuPage County has been connecting people with nature for over 100 years. And it's attracted a lot of different leaders that are both elected as well as serving in leadership roles in their communities to connect people with nature. It's a real asset. We have to be grateful to the voters of 1915 to say we should do this.
Yeah, 102 years ago. Dwight, what's your favorite trail? Because 145 miles is a lot, but what's your favorite trail? Where do you like to go?
They're all great. They're all good. I think I would have to say the best one would probably be St. James Farm, which is 600 acres of untouched farmland and a huge farm estate. It was owned by Brooks McCormick, I think.
Yeah.
And it was donated in around 2000, right? Wasn't it around 2000?
It was a combination. It was
Yeah.
purchased, but it was.
Yeah, and but it was owned by Brooks McCormick, the great nephew of Cyrus McCormick. It's got beautiful farm buildings at tree-lined lanes. I don't know where these lanes went, but they're just trees forever and ever, and they go. You know, you can ride your bike or walk. It's just beautiful.
Well, I know, and the high schools hold a big cross-country meet there, and I know I've stood there, and it's just wonderful. I mean, if you've got to run 3 miles, what better place to run 3 miles, right?
Exactly.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Dwight, as we wrap up, what else do you admire? I know Mary Lou is passionate on this topic, but what else do you admire about the Forest Preserve?
I just think it's a great place to get out and see nature and be one with nature. Right in your backyard, and to be able to sit on Faywell Dam, on the steps of Faywell Dam, and have lunch, and just talk with people that come by, or just walk the trails. It's just great to get away from the city or hustle bustle and just have and be out with nature. That's
well said. Well said. Well, thank you both for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the focus.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you would like to learn more about the important work the Forest Preserve District is doing to acquire, preserve, protect, and restore the natural resources in DuPage County while providing opportunities for people to connect with nature, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break for a few short messages, but don't go away. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.